Hello, everyone. I'm trying to figure out where to put this microphone. Just put it here. Today I will be. This is kind of like a get ready with me, even though I'm absolutely almost ready. To go to work. I need to be at work at 4 p.m. and now it's 2:19 p.m. Basically, today we are going to talk about my normie phase. Yes, I know. I'm holding the tears back exactly like you are. Um, I've just watched. When I say just, I mean I literally just right now stopped everything I was doing after I did this and started recording. I watched Angela Benedict's, which is a goth icon. I've been following her for like quite a bit of time. So anyway, as I was saying before I got interrupted, Angela Benedict posted a video about her normie phase, and well, to see someone that I have been super inspired by and helped me really immerse myself in my own thoughts and feelings when it comes to the goth community, oh my god, I am holding my tears back. What the fuck? I feel super emotional because she said she had a normie phase for 4 years, and that devastated me. It did devastate me because how can you get lost for 4 years? That's super scary. Oh, it is scary. But did you notice the concept is so different? Oh my god, I'm in my new apartment. This is my new room. It's like oh my god, first time you've seen me like this. Oh my god, look at my nails also. Yes, it's a new era. You know by my nails that it's a new era. Look at that. Some witchcraft shit. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, I did go through a normie phase, and I want to share it with you because it was not fun. It was not a joyful experience, and it was kind of fucked up. Honestly, it was kind of fucked up, and she mentioned that sometimes, most times, it happen something so bad happens to us. Not even in a sense of it's bad, but it's bad in the nuances of it happening, that we kind of lose ourselves in the process and forget really who we are, and become someone completely different than what our soul wants us to be, you know? So the way she described it, this, and I could relate so much because I will now explain to you how I started being goth, and then why I stopped, how I stopped, when did I stop, what happened basically. As I am straightening my hair because I have to go to work soon, you kind of are already used to me being after work, filming with my joint, or on a day that I don't work with my coffee. But you know what? We're spicing things up on this channel, and we don't want to get dull around here. So, yeah. Basically, I was goth since forever. I was a weird kid. I always was interested in goth TV shows that I didn't even know what that word meant. But do you know Witching Hour? Yeah, I would watch that on a regular basis, and I was the only person that I knew that would want to watch something like this. Why? Because I grew up in a crime neighborhood. I grew up in the hoods. And in the hoods, there were not many intellectual goth people, or intellectual people at all, or people who express themselves in an intellectual way, or in a authentic way at all. And if it was authentic, it was really bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like I never really had like somewhere to belong, right? So I belonged in those weird things, you know? Like I loved horror movies and horror stuff, but I was like a young person, like I was like 8, 9, something like that, you know? And I would like watch Witching Hour, and it was super fucking scary, and I would shit my pants every time. But like I would get fucking nightmares, but like I would love it, and it was something that made me super unique and connected with my dark side, that like I just kept doing that. And then I found Dark Oracle or Black Oracle. I don't remember how the series is called specifically, but this was the series that fucking shaped my personality forever, that I didn't even realize. Like I just like remembered that I used to watch this like a year ago. I remembered, and I'm 19 now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I think I'm gonna turn on the AC before I'm going. Just so you know, we have fun around here, and we don't feel pressured in any way, and we don't feel anxious of going to work until 11 p.m. No, not at all. Anyway, what I was saying was that, so basically, I would watch this, and this is what sparked like the goth in me. I like knew the word goth, even though I never heard it mentioned anywhere, and I never saw people like this in real life, but I always knew like this is what I want to be. Like I would search like on fucking what's it called, Tumblr, like emo girls or like goth girls and like all of that stuff. And yeah, this is how I became goth. You know, I always had like this, I was always darkly inclined, basically. Started listening to metal, and because, well, I have a video on that. If you actually want to check how I became goth, really, I have a video on that. It's going to be here. But something happened around December of, I actually have a video on that too. Oh my god, that's kind of funny. That I actually post before this video. Like, this is super funny because everything gets connected on this channel. I love it so much. I didn't know it would correlate, but it did. Me every time I post something on this channel. So yeah, like around December of 2021, I kind of like got into this messy situationship with a Scorpio that I have a video on that. Me spilling all the tea. Sis, if you wanna hear some tea, go watch that video because it's full of it. Full of it, and I don't hold back, I swear. So after that happened, I kind of went crazy. I was already crazy, but I was like, you know, with self-awareness, you know, when this situationship was over, right? I was super confused of who I am, what the fuck is going on, what do I even want for myself, for my life, like what is happening, right? I did not know anything of that. You know, all of my clothes are black, so like I made it that way that I couldn't just forget that I'm goth, just decide to not be goth today, because I limited my closet, because I knew I could be a pussy sometimes, but I knew I'm not gonna fucking do that. So what I did was limit my closet to only include goth things in it. However, yes, I am a goth who sometimes like to wear color. Like today I'm wearing this. It's not much color, it's black and white, on top of this, of course, which is a very black. But like, I like to have nuances in my outfit, in my look, I guess. I like to convey a message, I guess. Um, I would slowly but surely not really pay attention to the way I am presenting myself, just because like I wouldn't give a shit about that, I guess. I wouldn't be as excited about showing my gothness and showing all of my, you know, goth elements. I would just like wear a band t-shirt and like shorts and never don't do my makeup, and like I didn't feel happy just because I like doing my makeup and I like being dramatic and I like all of that stuff. Okay. However, in addition to that, slowly, I kind of like stopped listening to goth music. Wow, only now I'm realizing that I've kind of like stopped listening to goth music at that time. I would listen to like, no, not even metal. I would listen to my emo playlist. And well, my emo and like my emo playlist, and I would also listen to hyper pop. Yeah, that's the vibe. So I was really all over the place in that time, and I was just like, doing my thing, just living life, super confused, yeah, but just like living life. Nothing too bad so far, because I did have a phase where I used to like hate makeup because like I was just so quirky and special, and I was like the only girl who hates makeup, and I didn't know what fucking concealer was. Because I'm an Aquarius and I have to be special in every single way. Oh, yikes. Okay. So, like, I was just going on about my life, and I decided that, I'm feeling bored with the way that I look. I'm really bored. Like, I have to do something. I want to change something. Like, I want to do something. So, what I did was dye my hair red. So I dyed my hair red. I'll put a picture right here. This is me with red hair on, I would say, April. May, April of 2022. You know, started like experimenting with like not wearing black anymore. I don't know why, but I was just like so fucking disconnected from what I want, what I desire. Like I wanted to build up like in my mind an alter ego that has all the boss characteristics that I wanted, and I thought that by being a goth emo metalhead fucking witch I can't do that. Then I tried becoming like this fucking spiritual guru that is like normal. Like, oh my god, like, not listening, thinking back, like, remembering what I was going through my mind was just, like, so absurd. So absurd, because, like, I am a spiritual person, of course. I'm a witch. Hello. But, like, at that time, I was kind of, like, doubting myself because of that situationship that made me. This is not even the like main story. This is like a pre-story to the story. So like this situationship made me feel like being goth is something to fetishize, and it makes me like immature and like I'm a stereotype basically, because like I'm a stereotype, like that's it, like that I can't be something. I'm just bound to this stereotype, especially being like troubled teen with I mean like not having a very good history of like home life and friends and shit like that, just being a fucking stereotype. So I thought that this is what's stopping me from moving forward in my life, and especially in my spiritual journey. I was like, no, wait, black is a negative color. Like, if other people say it, then it must be true, and I must like put some elements of color into my my outfits and my day-to-day lives. And I'm like, and I would be like, and I would just like feel bad that I am goth and that I like those things. And it was like kind of like a slow burn, slowly it happened. And I was one day at work, just being at work, just working. Actually not working, but being at work, because we don't really work there. It's a job, but you don't do shit. Thank God. But basically, like, yeah. Well, I only wanna like straighten my French, just because like it's weirdly shaped. I need to go do something about this, and I get like extensions and shit like that. Yeah, hopefully soon. Unrelated but at all, but okay. I was at work, right? Looking quite normal. I had like a gray t-shirt. Gray. I never wear gray. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I think I can actually show you the fucking t-shirt. Hold on. Okay, this is the fucking shirt. And this was kind of like my day-to-day. Like, I would wear shit like this. Very simple stuff. Wouldn't put much effort into my fit. And it's not like I've never put effort into my outfits and I was never... No, I was hardcore fucking goth. And I was like... I don't know how to explain to you, okay? I don't know how to explain to you, because I would go with fucking red lipstick and like black eyeshadow under my eyes and red lipstick in the corners of my eye bags like this. Like, I would... and wear like fucking corsets and shit to work. Like, I would, because we don't have a dress code. But yeah, I would like be so fucking hardcore goth. And then all of a sudden, like, what happened? Like, even one of my coworkers was like, "You're not scary anymore. Like, you're not scary anymore." And I was like, oh my god, she said I'm not scary anymore. And I got offended. I got super offended. But like, anyway, when she said I wasn't scary, it was like way after. But I was still like in the... I'll get to it. So I was at work wearing this shirt and like black jeans with like rips in the knees, like very something very, normal, I guess. Not wearing any makeup, with the red hair. And I didn't have jewelry like this. I don't know. I just had the Dreamcatcher necklace that was brown. I don't know. I don't know why I wore those things. I don't know. Right now, I'm so fucking flabbergasted by all the fucking things that I was doing, but okay. So, that shift, I kind of had like a spark with one of my co-workers, like a romantic spark with one of my co-workers. I've talked about that in probably 3 previous videos at this point, because I just like talking about it. And no shame, I'm sorry, like, it was like kind of like a fairy tale interaction. So what? I'm so sorry. Yeah, so So that person was very basic. He was really nice, amazing person, very good person, amazing in every way, okay? But very basic. Not to shade, but like, sometimes we get influenced from other people in certain ways, and like, especially me coming from this weird situationships ship that I've been in that fucking confused my whole fucking perception of life, and all the fucking drugs that I was taking at that time. It wasn't that many. I'm just exaggerating for the story, but you know what I mean. I was going through an existential crisis. Not that I knew it was a crisis, but that's what was happening. Okay, life. So this person was like going to university and like studying like fucking electricity in university, and it was like kind of like a plain ass person in a sense of like, he wouldn't really like stand up for himself. He wouldn't really like express himself. Like, it was very like, I don't know. Yes, of course, introverted, shy, but that's not what bothered me. Like, he was an amazing person, and we actually really clicked in like many ways, and we're like compatible and very in every way, in a lot of ways. Okay, not every way. However, he was very normal with his perception, with whatever he thinks about. He was stuck in the matrix, basically, still is. I'm sorry, wake up. This is so funny. But yeah, so like I was like slowly with being with him, we kind of like started dating ish, and we worked together. It was kind of cute, but like, especially when I didn't have like a very set in stone personality at that time, I kind of let his personality make my personality. You know what I mean? Which is not something good. You should not let yourself do that. Okay? Like, if you see yourself in the beginning of a journey, whether it will be a job, a relationship, a study that you're going to do, like, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is, if you feel like you now are not portraying the same person that you were at the beginning in a bad way, like you lost yourself, then maybe it's something you should reevaluate. Maybe it's something that is not very... Maybe it's something that doesn't guide you in the right direction in your soul journey, is what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. So, I started being very normal in my perception, and I was always delulu, okay? I was always fucking delusional, and it's okay. It's actually very good, because that's what actually fucking got me out of this situation. But I would kind of like tone myself down because he was so normal that I didn't want to scare him, which is so fucking stupid for me to say right now, but it was really like that, you know? And like, I didn't want to get pushback from society, because that's all I've been getting from society my fucking whole life, right? So at that time, after I've been through this fucking traumatic experience that made me fucking confused about my identity, I was like, I rathered be normal and not get any like made fun of, and not get pushed back, and not get anything like that. On a subconscious level, like, I didn't say it to myself, like, I didn't realize this is how I was thinking. It was on a subconscious level, so I couldn't even put my finger on it to fix it, right? So like, all I would listen to is like 90s rock music. I have a playlist for everything, for every genre that I like, for every mood that I can be in, and like, I would just listen to like 2-3 specific playlists, And I wouldn't listen to the goth playlist. Like, I wouldn't listen to it. And it is my most prized possession. Like, all of my other, like, playlists are kind of, like, tagged negatively. Like, emo shame, K-pop shame. I haven't listened to that in, like, years. But, you know, techno sins. But goth is goth pride. Like, that's the name of the playlist. And that name is like goth pride, you know? So I wouldn't listen to goth music, which like kind of like deteriorated my goth essence. I always had this, right? But like this even isn't enough to remind you that you are goth. And because this person was super normal, I didn't want to scare him. Like, I would always go with like band tees and flannels, and I even wore like green, like a green dress, and like wow, I would wear color, and I would not think about it in a wow. I never spoke about it out loud, so it's a bit funny for me to speak about it out loud. But yeah, basically I just became softcore. And I didn't become a normie, absolutely, like I stopped wearing band tees and stuff. No, of course, but like, I'm telling you, I would wear shit like this. Can you fucking imagine me wearing shit like this? No, you can't. Why? Because that's not me. But that's super basic. Like, I love this shirt, right? Because it's super, like, nice fabric and shit like that. But I wear it I like to sleep. I wear it to sleep as like pajamas because I still love this shirt, but I will not fucking go outside with this shirt because I don't like going outside wearing shit like this because that is not me. But then I didn't really know who me was, and as I was saying, I let this personality of this person that I've been in a dating, whatever, kind of influenced my personality, because there was a time where I was building my personality, super confused, not knowing what the fuck it is, but I was trying to build it. And I thought, okay, maybe God, the universe, whatever gave him to me is like an example of what I should be and like what is normal and what is accepted. And he was a hard-working person, and we did resemble each other in like so many different things and so many ways, but like I felt like my magic, hello, my name is Kesem, the translation from Hebrew to English of my name is literally magic. When you say magic in Hebrew, you say Kesem. So I felt like somebody took away, like it was taking away my magic, and I felt plain and normal. And like I would go on the streets, because when you go down the streets, you don't do it for attention, but in some ways, the reactions that you get kind of like empower what you think about yourself. I will explain. When I go like this outside, people stare, right? Are they scared? Perhaps. Do they want to hit on me? Perhaps. Do they think I'm a junkie? Perhaps. You don't know. People have perceptions of this look, you know. It's something that people perceive because you kind of like force upon them to perceive, because they cannot ignore something that is this outstanding, you know what I mean? Yeah. So basically I'm getting up my lip gloss so I can we're finishing in 10 minutes, okay guys, be patient. I love you. so yeah, like I would go outside and like nobody would fucking look at me, and like no one would, like I wouldn't be special. It's not like I didn't get attention. It was like, no, it's not that, but it's because like I honestly would rather not get most of the attention that I'm getting because I'm looking like this, because it's not positive attention. I'm sorry, I knocked the microphone. But like it's it's associated with what you know in your mind. I know that I'm looking like this, and that is why I'm getting attention, because I am showing to the world exactly who I am, and it cannot be ignored. That cannot be ignored because I'm super unique and special. You know what I mean? But then, when I was in the normie phase, I was like realizing I'm just like everyone else. I'm walking down the street and I see 5 people who look exactly like me. I even dyed my hair black around that time, like at the end of April. I dyed my hair black again, and like I'm blonde. Hello. I need to dye my hair black again. You see, it's getting like, yeah, faded. But yeah, like, I didn't see how I'm different than all of those people. And then I started like having like a thing with a girl that she was like a friend of my group of friends, of my friend group, sorry. Simultaneously as I was having this thing with this guy, because it wasn't too serious, so like I did, you know, talk with this girl as well and shit like that, and me and the guy ended things. Then I like got immersed with this girl, but like at this point, like I realized that she is like alternative in some way, but she looks super normal. But like she had silver hair, right? And it's not very normal. She would go with glitter on her face, right? But it's not very normal to see in your everyday life. But it's not, wow, outstanding, like would fucking catch your attention 5 miles away, you know? Which is what my style is, my thing is, you know? That's what I am. I catch your attention 5 miles away, even though if I want to or not or whatever, yeah. But yeah, and I realized that I'm more similar to her than to my goth friends. And I looked at the situation and I wasn't happy with it. And I was like, yo, when did I stop being goth? Like, when did I stop being goth? Like, because I wasn't goth anymore. Like, I didn't feel the gothness. You know, I say goth is about the essence of being goth. It's about the gothness. It doesn't have to come with anything exterior, right? It's a feeling that comes from the inside. Could be the music, could be the literature, could be the fashion, could be anything you fucking want it to be, but I believe it is the gothness in your soul. Yes, that's what I believe. Like, I stopped feeling that gothness in my soul for a while, but at that moment, like that, I looked at her and I looked at my other goth friends, and my goth friends are goth, like, at least were at that time. Okay, they were at that time, and like I would like look at myself, look at her, look at them, look at myself again, and be like, yo, something is not fucking right. Something is not right, and I know exactly what this is. I am not who I am supposed to be. I'm faking it. It's not me. Like, I actually came to the fucking conclusion that I'm faking my life. I'm a vampire. Like, I literally am a vampire. And at that moment, I fucking realized that I always knew it, that I was a vampire. I mean, when I say vampire, I mean it in a, like, you know, everybody can be a vampire if they want to. Fuck you, you know, it's 2023. If you can be a fucking, I don't know, yeah, so if you can be fucking a Trump supporter, then I can be a fucking vampire, okay? Let me live. So, So I realized this is not what vampires do, this is not what vampires feel, this is not what I want to do and feel and look like. And like, it mostly came from the feeling that I didn't feel this gothness. Like, how do I explain this gothness in your soul? It's like a cauldron, okay? Picture me this. It's a cauldron. Underneath, fucking burning hot flames, okay? Blood red flames, okay? Not the flame color, but blood red flames, okay? And like a skull coming from the cauldron that is like green smoke. That is how I feel inside. You know what I mean? Here in my heart. This is how I feel it. I did this in my stomach, my lungs, and then I went here to my heart, which just symbolizes how I have goth all over my body, all over my essence. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I fucking woke up from my fucking dream that I was faking my entire life for like a few months. It was like since it was actually a long time. It was like from December till, yeah, it was from December till like June. December 2021 until like June 2022, which is like fucking a year ago. Like, scary shit. Yeah, so I built up courage and I decided that I don't care what everyone thinks, feels, and does around my identity, because my identity is solely mine. And I'm the only one who can decide for myself how I express myself and how I want to express myself. And social boundaries or like social fucking constructs are not gonna fucking stop me from expressing myself the way that I'm built to express myself, which is to be a goth vampire. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. This is me. So I came to the conclusion, to the realization that this is who I am, and I built up the courage, as I said, to dress the most extreme that I could, to work, to places, just because I wanted to reinforce this notion that I am a goth vampire. That's what I am. Like, this is me. I feel the most fulfilled when I'm dressed like this, when I'm looking like this, when I'm speaking like this, when I'm feeling this, when I'm listening to this music. Like, I feel the most satisfied with my life. Like, I feel like I'm living a whole, full life in comparison to what I was living before, which was dull and confused. I was so confused because I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I never felt satisfied because I just I built up a whole like joke about Alexander Hamilton and Angelica, but I'm not gonna, because I already forgot it and I actually have to go now. But I'm so funny. Anyway, yeah, if you feel like you're super confused, you used to be goth, now you're putting like less effort into the goth things in your life, my suggestion is that you just pause for a moment. Just pause and like look back at the moments you were goth and you were immersed in the community and you were immersed in the gothness, and like think to yourself, what is more suiting for me? What is more fulfilling to me? What version of myself do I like seeing more? And it doesn't have to do anything with where you've been in your life when you were goth, but it's just about the goth element of your life. Angella, Benedict, that I saw her video. No, I really forgot my point. Anyway, I really have to go now because I have work. Yeah, I'm a gal boss. I know. I gotta pay rent somehow. I have an OnlyFans. Oh my god. Let me finish this. If you've been goth, you are goth. Don't let anyone, any fucking thing, okay, make you feel like you don't deserve to be goth, don't deserve the platform to express yourself on the way that you want to, and don't let other people dictate how you fucking build your identity, because it is your identity and you are the only one that is in charge of it. I'm staring right into your eyes. Yes, and that's it. And I love you, and I know you are strong and beautiful and tragic and romantic like every goth in the world. And I wanna send you a lot of love. And if you right now are in this normie phase of confusion and misunderstanding and just feel lost, then know that it's okay. And we all experience it at one point. Goth, not goth, every person experiences it with their life, with an element of their life at some point. And I know you are strong enough. Sorry, why I keep hitting the microphone. I know you are strong enough to break out of those chains of confusion and dictate for yourself who you are. Because I say dictate, but it's not a very positive word, but I say it with a positive intonation, in a sense of like, you can decide who you want to be, you know? I want to be this, I can decide to be it. You can decide to be the most fulfilled, satisfied version of yourself, and most times if you are goth, it means to be goth, you know? I hope this video could help somehow. Yeah, I love you a lot. And it's 3:03 right now, and I need to go in like 10 minutes. So I will fucking put my lipstick on and pep talk myself in the mirror and everything like that. And I opened an OnlyFans, guys. If you want to follow me on OnlyFans, the excitement. OnlyFans. I post safe for work content there. Yes. However, it's super sexy and way more provocative than my Instagram, even though it is safe for work because I'm a modest girl-ish. So yeah, follow my OnlyFans, help support your queen. And like I do very goth vampire shit on my OnlyFans, so if you want to see that, go do it. And I will have my Instagram be linked down below, and as well as Angella, yeah, I remember, her video, so you can watch it and like keep spreading the goth gospel, you know what I mean? Exactly. I will now go to work, and I will see you hopefully next week. Goodbye.